So it's the end of June and I'm ranking every game I played this month from worst to best. This list includes new games and old games and it's everything I played this month of June. If you like this content and want more rankings, consider hitting the subscribe button and ring the bell. Also, a side note, there are 3 games here that won't feature here that I did play this month, and that's Call of Duty, Fortnite and Sea of Thieves, because otherwise they would be on this list every single month and I want to keep it as fresh as possible. 18 on my list is Star Wars Hunters, a game I never thought would be released. It's one of the worst ranked in my Star Wars game ranking video. If you want to check that out, it'll pop up here and it'll be in the description below. I played this on both Switch and mobile and it was just so boring and way too easy. Tons of bot lobbies and where I wasn't ever losing a match. The microtransactions, as you can imagine, suck bad and it's a poor Overwatch clone. Avoid this game at all costs, guys. '17 was a big disappointment, but with great potential. That's Pax Dei. New early access social MMO, but it's essentially the same as every other crafting survival game to have come out in the last 12 months. There are tons of better options than this one. The amount of resources is crazy. I had to go on a 15-minute real-time hike to find some wood when I started, and people had already walled off resources, so you can't access them. It's a broken system that needs revisiting and it needs a lot more work. It's not telling me like the basic thing of this is how you pick up stuff. Oh, look. I just picked up some wood. So how do you get that wood? How do I find that wood? Ah! Okay, we're getting somewhere. That seems weird to me. Why can't I pick up like the other wood? Why has it got to be that wood specifically? 16 is Multiverses. This should have been much higher on the list, but the servers have been absolutely terrible for a game that was taken offline and then relaunched. There is no excuse for such bad servers, and when you do get a game, it's very laggy. I'm also not a massive fan of the microtransactions and grinding required, but I did appreciate the new PvE options. I'm still very torn on this game. I need some more time with it. 15 requires a shout out to Cannonbolt25 and Bone Meat, both the mods over on my Discord and Twitch. They gifted me Granny Simulator, and I have to say this game was hilarious. It's very sadistic, of course, but it's like one mode and you do the same thing over and over and over again, but with a ton of extra features and unlockable cosmetics. I think this game would be really, really fun to go back to, and it's so weird and creepy. Hey, Grandma, I got something for ya. Grandma. Ah! The fucking taser! Fuck! 14 is Dead of Night. Shout out to Sam for gifting me this game, but I absolutely sucked at it. It's a 3D point and click game, which did bring back a lot of memories of the old Discworld 2D games I played on the PlayStation 1 years ago. But this game was about puzzles and collecting clues, piecing them together while you're being hunted by a creepy killer and hotel owner, and I just sucked at the game. I don't do puzzles. I gave it a go, but I just got stressed. 13 is Soulmask. Again, another disappointment really, because it's just another crafty survival game where you start with nothing in a wooded area. There's a cool mechanic which involves a mask you start with and you customize, which has abilities depending on the customization options you chose. But it felt very undercooked, and a lot of these recent releases in the same genre are undercooked and they all feel kind of the same. 12 is Everywhere. I was given the closed beta key, and while the concept is absolutely awesome, it needs some huge amount of work to pull this off and some better marketing, because there are barely any people in the closed beta. For a game that half relies on its social aspect, it was a massive disappointment. It's a more complex and more flexible version of Fortnite Creative. You can create games inside of the game and share them with the community and play other people's games. There's a hub world, etc., but it felt so empty with no NDA. There's barely anyone streaming the game on Twitch either, and no one in my chat knew what this game was other than seeing a brief teaser trailer at the Game Awards last year. Lots of potential, but it has a long way to go. 11 is a game I probably started and stopped the most ever, and it's The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. I keep trying to play this game, and this time after my wife 100%ed it and getting all the achievements on Steam, and she wanted me to try it again, and I keep getting to roughly the same point and stopping. While this game should be right up my street, there's something that makes me just stop playing and I have no desire to return, which is crazy. The open world is huge and detailed, the creatures are cool, Gwent is cool. I think it's the story that just doesn't hook me. You walked into my horse, you fucking idiot. 10 is Halo Infinite. I tried part of the campaign in co-op for the first time, and I really enjoyed it, but it's still only the only Halo campaign that I haven't finished. For me, Halo shouldn't be open world. There's something special about the previous Halo campaigns being more linear and cinematic, while also being longer than games like Call of Duty and outshining those campaigns with originality and storytelling. Meanwhile, though, the multiplayer continues to hook me, and I was there from the start, and yeah, we had those major issues that really hurt the game and its popularity, but I urge everyone to jump back in as those issues are pretty much non-existent now and big team battle is working again. 9 is Halo Reach, which I've been trying to beat in Legendary to get that achievement on Xbox, but I'm stuck currently on Pillar of Autumn, which is the final part of the game. It's not so much the difficulty, but I got to the mag cannon part, and because I skipped over another elite before this section, when I get into the turret, he shoots me from behind and kills me every time with one shot. But if I take him out and then go back to the turret, I'm overrun by enemy ships. I just need to suck it up and restart this level, but it's such a long level that it takes so much longer on Legendary. I'll get there, and I'll let you know next month if I manage to finish that one. 8 is Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, the third game chronologically in the series. I'm currently going through and 100%ing the Assassin's Creed games. I had this goal of getting them all done before Shadow releases, but I think there's just too many games distracting me from doing it. But I still want to do this whole series of games. I want to experience the ones I missed, being Syndicate and Odyssey, and also going back and finishing Valhalla. 7 was a huge surprise. Body Cam, a small game that's in early access but actually stunned me. It's essentially a realistic first-person shooter game that gives the POV from, you guessed it, a body cam. And you have 3 modes currently. It's Deathmatch, Team Deathmatch, and the other one I can't remember the name of, but it's a bomb mode where you set a bomb down and the other team has to disarm it. There's a handful of maps, and the idea of the game is that it's super realistic, and they've got some things spot on here. The graphics are crazy. People in my Twitch chat thought it was just real footage. The sounds, the weather, the map layout, all great. The spawns could use some work, but it's crazy fun to play this game, and it works on Steam Deck. The only issue that plagues the game is hackers already ruining the experience, shooting through walls, seeing through walls, killing the entire team on spawn. I hope they can get this sorted. There's no anti-cheat, which is why it works on Steam Deck and why it has its problems. Oh, I dropped both my weapons. 6 is a game I started the most recently, and that's Elden Ring for my first time. These games I tend to avoid because I just suck at them. I've tried Dark Souls, Demon's Souls, and struggled with both of these. Elden Ring though, while yes I die a lot, I'm starting to actually progress and I'm enjoying my time on it. The world design is incredible. I love the art style, which is beautiful. I love the combat. I love the creature design too. Here's hoping I can actually finish this game. We'll see. Come on, boys! It's got 6,000 appraisals. 5 is a game I dip in and out of regularly, and that is Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed. We had Ghostbusters Day this month on my channel, so we celebrated on Twitch playing this and earning some drops. I love this game, it never gets old, and while it's not a game I could play all day and night as it's quite repetitive, I love it and it's super fun when you have a group of friends to play with as well. Busting makes me feel good. Sorry, I had to say it. I nearly had him. Yes!
You got him!
Yes! Yeah! Oh, what?
What?
What? What?
Oh, you got denied by the game.
That is bullshit. 4 is a game that continues to excite me and disappoint me all at the same time, and that's Starfield. I jumped back in following the update and the launch of Creations. It sucks we have paid mods now, and some of the Bethesda made ones are very overpriced, but I really like what they've done with the game now with updated maps, quality of life updates, and it's not enough to make me commit to redoing the story for the 3rd time, so I'll wait for the DLC before I go full on with the story replay.
Why the hell did you do that?
3 is a game that continues to hook me whenever I think about it. It sucks me in, I lose hours, and it's New World, the Amazon Games MMO that just hooked me from day one with its incredible gameplay offerings. I had only one complaint, and it's the microtransactions. But with the addition to mounts in the game, I am having a blast when I jump back into this one. 2 is a game that caught me off guard, and I got access to the closed beta for Battle Aces, and oh my god. Instant love for this game. It reminds me of what I love most about RTS games, and this is real fun and fast paced. You are given at most a minute before your enemy is trying to attack you. You're spamming your macros to spawn units and upgrade them and trying to get resources before your enemy claims them. And weirdly, it reminds me of a game on PlayStation 1 called Future Cop LAPD, which had a small PvP mode where you could build up your base and send units out to attack the enemy base. Had the same pacing. Just let me know if you remember that one. And the best game of this month for me is a game that came out this year and continues to captivate me in the strangest, weirdest way, and it's Supermarket Simulator. This game, created by one guy, has managed to hook so many people, and there are continuous improvements made to the game. We played this with crowd control on Twitch as well, and it led to some hilarious moments where I had no money and all I had on my shelves was bread. I love this game so much, and I can't wait for them to add even more. That's everything this month, ranked from worst to best. I'll see you with another addition to the series at the end of July, but until then, consider checking out my other videos on the channel and hop over to my Twitch where I'm live most nights at 7:30 PM UK time. There's also a link in the description below to my Discord community server as well, and if there's anything you want to see ranked here, drop a comment, and with that, happy gaming.